You know, there are some shows that are more than just entertainment. They're these master classes in storytelling that somehow get richer and more relevant every single time you watch them. And today, we are definitely looking at one of the all-time greats.
Welcome to Quick Picks. Today, we're looking at a TV show that stands the test of time in more ways than one. See, it really understands a fundamental rule. To be truly great television, it first has to be good television. And believe me, Mad Men is very, very good. But what makes it great? Well, that answer starts with one unforgettable man.
So, let's meet Don Draper. He is the magnetic center of the whole Mad Men universe. This impossibly cool, impossibly creative director at a 1960s New York ad agency.
On the surface, Don Draper is the coolest man alive. He's a creative genius, he's incredibly handsome, and just effortlessly seductive. He's basically the James Bond of Madison Avenue, the man everyone either wants to be or be with.
But here it is. Here's the hook that the entire show really hangs on. This perfect man that we know is Don Draper, he doesn't actually exist. He's completely made up.
And we're not just talking about some simple secret he's keeping from his wife and coworkers. No, this lie is the literal foundation his entire life is built on. His name, his career, his family, it is all an invention.
See, the man we're watching was actually born Dick Whitman. Now, during the Korean War, there's this freak explosion that kills his commanding officer, the real Don Draper. And in that moment, Whitman saw his chance. He swapped their dog tags and just like that, walked into a new life, leaving his old identity and his whole traumatic past for dead.
Now, for a long time, the common take was that this secret is the show. You know, that Mad Men is just another prestige drama about a complicated guy haunted by his past. And if that's all it is, then all the incredible period detail, the sharp writing, the office politics, it's all just window dressing for one man's lot.
But what if that interpretation, as popular as it is, kind of misses the bigger picture? What if Don's big secret isn't the main course, but really just the first item on the menu?
Right here is where we get to the real big idea of the show. Don Draper's lie isn't the point. It's the ultimate example of the point.
You see, the show is obsessed with this single powerful question. Can we truly reinvent ourselves? Can a person or a company or even a country become something completely new? Don's secret identity isn't the whole story. It's just the most literal, extreme version of it.
And the show does not waste any time showing its hand. Let's just go all the way back to the very first episode, the pilot, and Don's pitch for Lucky Strike cigarettes. This scene is an absolute masterclass in the show's real theme.
Okay, so here's the setup. The government has just banned cigarette companies from making any health claims. So Lucky Strike is panicking. Don's big insight is that all his competitors are selling the exact same poison. So what does he do? He finds this tiny, boring fact in their process, that tobacco is toasted. His pitch? It's toasted. It's brilliant. He didn't change the product one bit, he reinvented the story.
And what's truly amazing is that this whole theme of reinvention, it's not just something the characters talk about. It is baked into the very DNA of the show itself. Think about it. Most shows, they find a formula and they stick to it for years. Not Mad Men. At the end of season 3, just when things are getting kind of comfortable, the agency is about to be sold. The partners risk losing everything. So what do? They stage a weekend mutiny. They start a brand new agency in a new office with a new name. The show literally hits the reset button on itself, refusing to get stale.
And this quote from Don, explaining the whole move later on, it's basically the show's mission statement in disguise.
I could die of boredom or holster up my guns.
That's the whole philosophy. Perpetual reinvention. You are only what you can become next.
So this is really the key takeaway. Don's dark secret isn't the center of the drama. He is a symptom of the show's real theme. A series this obsessed with the idea of reinvention had to have at its very center a man who is the ultimate reinvention himself.
Get out of here and move forward.
So what's the final pitch for watching this show? It's that Mad Men is one of those rare series that is both incredibly fun to watch and, at the same time, incredibly deep. You can absolutely enjoy Mad Men for all the surface-level pleasures, the drama, the outfits, the cocktails, the office affairs, but hiding inside all of that, the Jell-O salads and the cigarette smoke, is this profound, unifying theme. The show gets that in everything old, whether it's a man's past or a brand's reputation, there is always a chance to create something new.
Honestly, it's a series that rewards your attention like few others, blending thrilling drama with these really deep ideas about who we are and who we can choose to become.
Mad Men is a show that earned its place as must-see television. But don't just take our word for it. Don can have the final sales pitch.
Let's take it a little slower. I don't want to wake up pregnant.